Sergio, IFBB Pro Men's Physique, and this is chest day of the Back to My Roots, Road to Chicago. This is actually our last video, as I'm going to be packing tomorrow and then getting on a plane to Chicago. I'll do the last week in Chicago, go back to my old gyms that I used to go to, train at the gyms my dad used to train at, so that'll be really cool. But this is our last day at the Mecca, and our last real chest day. A lot of people know that compete, you know, you don't really like push a lot of heavy weight the week of your peak week, so it's gonna be a lot of squeezing. So this will be the last real chest day, and I want to go stupid heavy. So we're gonna kill some chest, and let's do it. 1 week out. So the way you know you're doing chest right is if you have the most ugliest fucking face ever. A lot of people are always asking me, like, because I brought up my chest big time this last year, and what were some of the things I did. I really didn't change any of the weight. I didn't change anything more than just the mind and muscle connection. And I learned with my body, it's weird, but if I make this face, it engages my upper chest. So I look like a complete douchebag. I look like Sloth from the Goonies.
Sex face.
It's definitely my own face, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all about trying to engage and not just start and finish, but which part did you use and did you really squeeze it? So I'm sorry for the facial expressions. Hey. One more. Whew. It's not how good you look. It's how ugly you look. Oh. 1, 2, hey! Yeah! Go! Yeah! 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 Go! Yeah! Yeah! One more! Yeah! Fuck. I'd kill for just one saltine. Just give me one cracker. That's why it was hard. I didn't have my Taylor Swift.
You didn't just say that shit.
See, now, but I bet you if I was serious and I told people I listen to Taylor Swift, I bet you somebody would do it. Somebody would be like, man, Sergio listens to Taylor Swift, so I'm gonna do it. It's definitely Rammstein. But it's true though, what I said. If Dorian or Ronnie told me that they ate a little bit of dog shit right before they worked out, I'd try it.
Well, good thing is there's some right out here in the front. Quite a bit.
No, that's bullshit. All right, last one.
Let's do it.
One, two, cut. Go. Get. 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 So I'm sure you guys have noticed, I'm only hitting incline. Kirk likes to phrase it in a nicer way of focusing on trying to fill in the gaps, but my upper middle chest sucks. It's fucking horrible. So, and that's the part about, you know, bodybuilding, like Arnold said, you know, putting clay in the areas that are lagging. But when you first start training, it's just filling everything, you know? But it's not until you actually start to realize what are your strong points and what are your weak points that actually bodybuilding starts to begin. So with me, I have to lay off of my interior shoulders and my triceps to help my upper chest fill in. And that's why this shit isn't just black and white. How do you get an upper chest? Incline. If that was the case, everybody would have a chest. Sometimes you have to back off on stuff, sometimes you have to put more emphasis into some things. So just going forward, so you guys understand, I'm only trying to focus on the inner upper part of my chest, trying to fill in that cleavage. And besides my horrible facial features that engage that area, a lot of it is, you know, turning your elbows in, squeezing, holding. But with me, it was figuring out what are my strong points. So for me, I can tricep all day, the weight, but I have to really squeeze my back, keep it pinched, and then come forward, rather than what most people do is they come around. So today, it's chest day, but it's really AKA inner upper chest day. I got my Alanis Morissette queued up. It's actually Alanis Morissette in one ear, and then Taylor Swift in the other. It's my secret.
But you're gonna lactate through the fucking nips. Eat that shit up. Come on, estrogen,
my estrogen is rising as we speak.
Testosterone.
Boop. Up. One more. That's it, I'm switching.
I said you should, right?
Well, if I switch to men's physique, then I can be the savior of bodybuilding.
You don't you want that? Fucking Messiah, bro. Okay, so with this exercise, and it's a unilateral, which means independent, obviously. When we grip right here at this part, up here, up. You see it gets all the way to the top of the top, really tight. See where his chin is? All the way to here. Flex. Pause. Pause. Flex. You see that good contraction all the way across. Really good for building that really shallow spot he's talking about right here. Serious contractions going on. So we're doing a slight hold at the bottom, controlling to the top, squeezing the top, slight pause at the top, okay? Good thickness right here.
Got one city. I gotta start collecting my Thanos rings. On to the next one. One more. It's all in the shorts. Thanks, Jay. All right, second part of being a sculptor and filling in all my horrible gaps. So I'm gonna try and push one side, try and fill in this gap a little bit. Man, I want this show so bad. I never wanted to win anything more in my entire life. Man, if I lose this show, it's not gonna be because I didn't do my best. As long as I just keep getting better, then there's nothing I can do. I don't mind losing to someone who, you know, did better than me or been at this game a lot longer than me. But yeah, if I half-ass one set, then if I were to not win in 2 weeks, I would tell myself it was because of that. That one time I laid off. That one time I said that was good enough. I think the term good enough is the most pussy term you could use. And I think that's what a lot of bodybuilders do. And it does it to you when you're so carb depleted, your mind tells you that. It's not, I don't think a lot of bodybuilders start off like pansies, but I think you don't really know how to understand food manipulation and being deprived of food and water and what it does to you. You know, that's why people love the show Survivor, because everybody loves the show when you watch it. When you're on it, you're starving and you're struggling. That's when your mind starts to do things it's never done before. And I feel like that's the difference, besides genetics, of course. That's the difference of first place or second place, is when your mind is telling you that's good enough, that was your best, you know, that's a wrap, go home. Being able to tell yourself no, that's what separates, I think, first place and second place. Me, I'm so fucked up, and a lot of people know that I do this in my head. If I'm doing a set and I'm trying to get to 15, and while I'm doing it, I already start to tell myself, all right, we're gonna do 12. I like punish myself. I literally will tell myself, now I'm gonna do 16. Now I'm gonna do an extra rep just because I was such a fucking pussy. And the same thing with cardio. I set out to do an hour, and everyone does this when you're doing cardio. You start to get to that 45-minute mark, 50-minute mark, you start to say, I'm gonna do 55 minutes. Me, even if I just come up with that thought in my head, because it just happens, you know, you have no control over it. I'll do an extra minute just to punish myself. And I'm a sick fuck. But we'll see in 2 weeks if that's what separates me from the rest, or if it's just my name. And that's it. That's it for the chest day. And that concludes our 8th episode of Back to My Roots. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do some abs and some hamstrings and some fine-tuning miscellaneous stuff. But man, that's my last workout. It's my last workout in California for my show. It's crazy thinking about it. It's 19 weeks I prepped for this show. It's a long time. I started right after New Year's. Everybody was sparking off their New Year's resolution, and I was starting by eating tilapia. So it's been a long road, but I'm excited. I have a lot of anxiety, I can't lie, but man, I'm excited to see, you know, what I can do myself. So that was a typical chest day, and that's kind of how I've been hitting my chest. For everybody who was wanting to know how I made those improvements in the last year, my chest was my worst body part, and I can't describe to you what it feels like when you're going into a pose like side chest and you know you're gonna lose it. You know, when you're a pro and you're going through these poses, you count the ones in your head that you think you got. And to go into side chest every time and know I for sure guaranteed loss, especially standing next to someone like De La Rosa where it's a strong point, it's just a feeling that I never wanted to go through again. And I feel like if you're a good pro, that's something that you want to correct. I don't even get how pros have lagging body parts and they come back year after year with the same lagging body part. And that's just something I couldn't live with. So I told myself after New York, I was gonna take the whole year off and I was gonna make improvements. And competitions are your report card. That's really what it is. You study all year, and then you get one chance. You're on stage for about 3 or 4 minutes, and that's it. And that's all you get to be able to show all the hard work you did. So you can mess it up last minute and not get any credit, or you can time it right and you look like you know what you're doing. So just like I was saying, I'm excited. I'm excited to see if I did my job. And unfortunately, you don't know until you step on stage. Anyone can stand next to regular gym people and feel good about themselves. I only feel good when I stand next to my peers and I can stand toe-to-toe with them, or even better, beat them. So this is a typical chest workout that I did for the last year. I really focused on one area. I told myself, even if some other areas ended up, lagging, I was not gonna lag in my chest again, and I was not gonna lose that pose anymore. So that's it. That's it for chest day, and I really appreciate MD for kind of sticking with me this whole time. It's really cool to grow up watching so many insane pros do what I'm doing now. Like it's so crazy. I'm talking while I used to watch Road to this or Road to that, and the thing that I'm most excited about is looky here, next month's magazine. I can't even put it into words because this is so important to me to get a cover of a magazine, but not to be standing next to my dad, not to be hitting a victory pose, not to be hitting some redundant arm pose, but to be showcasing my legs, something that I've thrown up over. I've been dealing with injuries, my hip is messed up, and to be exonerated for something like this means a lot to me. And I want to thank MD a lot because no one's really been in my corner when I was doing junior nationals and I was a little ass kid and no one really cared about me. Steve's been talking to me since I was a little kid, and he's kind of always had my back. And look at us now; it paid off. So I really want to thank MD. I want to thank GAT for being able to help me just focus on the show that I'm going to get ready for. I've never done this before. I've never been with a company that's just so established, and the team that I joined is already just so sick and so stacked alone. I want to thank Gold's Gym. The Mecca's not what it used to be, but I'm hoping that one day maybe I can bring it back and maybe make this back to being the bodybuilding Mecca again. So that's it. I pack tomorrow and I get on a flight. The next time you'll see me is in Chicago. So let's see if I know what I'm doing. That's a wrap.